Hey Strikers, Mushbeard here, back with another Chain Strike video, and today we're going to be doing our own pincer attack in real life. Me, myself, Mushbeard Gaming, I am teaming up with a new website called chainstrike.net to bring you my videos, content, guides, strategy info, guardian information, anything you need or that you can think of, it will be out there and on there. So go ahead and check them out. I will leave a description or a link in the description below to the website. Again, chainstrike.net. We will be teaming up from here on out for bringing you all the Chain Strike information that you need to know. And to celebrate, I'm going to be doing another summoning session here. See what I've got. I'll buy a premium pack. This is on my second account on Global that I started. No Nat 5s. I'm not really looking for anything. I just want to do saved up the moonstones to kind of get some summons here to celebrate the teaming up of myself with chainstrike.net, and we will see how this goes. So I'm not really looking for anything. There's nothing I really need. I do need friends on this account. This ain't actually become my main account because I am really liking the units I pulled in the first premium pack. No Nat 5s, like I said, but some good 4-star attackers. Silverin, you can see here, Leon. I think that's how you pronounce that on the left. Marie, nice support unit on the right there. Just great overall units. I'm having a lot more fun with this account than the other one, even though the other one had the Lubu. But we'll see how that goes. But I can use some friends. So Geistbeard is the name. Geist Beard, B-E-A-R-D, is my which may become my main, and I should have my guild up and running soon here. So, but since we've already got that, let's go ahead and do the summons. We've got quite a few here. Because I've been doing the quest as I go. I've got 21 to do. I've been saving them up since the last premium pack, which I did like 18. But just doing all the training missions and stuff, they're just kind of flowing in here. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we can look at the account overall and see where I'm at and where I'm headed here. Lurag. This is the kind of unit. So one of the reasons I want to I start a second account, because I really want to play with units that I just like. A lot of times we tend to be looking at tier lists even though there aren't really any tier lists out that say you should use this unit or this unit, and you either just don't like them, either the art style or the concept or the animations, whatever. You don't really like them, but people say they're really good, so you use them. This is a game. I want to have fun in the end, so I want to use units that I like, and I like Lurag. I like the way he looks. I don't think I've pulled this on my second pull that I've had. I don't think this is the one I wanted. I forget which direction it was. But there are some out there that I want to look into using because I think they'll be fun just using them. I think the one has the silence gimmick, which can be really fun. Prorbella, oh, she's really good. High-end unit here, although I don't think this is the one I want either. I think Rook is the one I already have, but that's okay. More skill ups. Should I pull the one that I'm looking for here? Or not that I'm looking for, but the one that I could use. Finn. I am raising my Knight Finn, so this will be a nice skill up for him. Got to get those cooldown times down, right? For his buffs. Definitely. Gigantar. This is the reflect damage one. Oh, no. This is decreased damage you receive by 20% if your HP is below half when the turn begins. Don't think I really have a use for him, but again, he could be a nice tank because as his HP drops, he takes less damage there, so that's kind of a cool thing. Lycanroc. I have actually fought one of these in Arena the other day. She actually kicked my butt. She did some good damage, and she attacks really fast. It's just really intimidating when she just starts punching you all over the place. And she does a lot of beneficial removal, I think it is. An increase, there's stun. Overall, good support unit. Maybe not the best, but if you like her style, like I said, this is a game about having fun, so make sure you check her out. Another Lurag, here we go. Beneficial removal and transmorgify. I don't think that was the one either, but hey, more collection effect for when I find the right one, and fodder for skill ups. Plus power ups, I'll take it. Gigantar, another one. Oh, the one that summons the stone gimmick. It kind of takes up a space, can block paths from people pincering on you and stuff. It's kind of cool. Just unique concepts that this game has that people are really just starting to explore. Trancher, kind of like him, does bonus damage to freezing monsters, which I don't have a freezing team yet. But that may be something or a sleep team that I want to work on if I pull the right units. Nibi, I think I have them all. Shoot a shield. overall, a subpar support unit, even for 3 stars. There's definitely better support units out there, but another Gigantor. Oh, they won. All right. Oh, there we go. Force 4-star. Here we go. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? And Kilo. Nice tank. He does some damage absorption. So what do we got here? Leader skill, 25% defense. Universal. That's really good. Shield strike. Proportion to your defense. It increases the defense of all allies for 2 turns when at least 3 guardians participate in the pincer there. So, yes. Spirit Shield attacks the enemy in the range to inflict damage that's proportionate to your defense and activates Endure, which is like if you played Summoner's War that Theomars gets. So basically, while your Endure buff is up, you cannot be killed. And this gives it to the ally with the lowest HP for 2 turns. So that's even crazy. So if they're about to die, they get Endure for 2 turns. They cannot be killed for those 2 turns unless the buff gets removed. That's pretty crazy. And then we've got Barricade, decreases the attack damage of all enemies for 2 turns with an 80% chance to hang attack down. He could definitely be useful. Attack down is great for bosses too and for PvP. So, oh, we're going another 4-star. All right, back-to-back 4 stars. Violet. All right, defense type Rook. She's got HP, leader skill, universal. That's good. Defense decrease, so like Adele, with a slightly higher chance, creates a shield that's equal to 25% of your max HP on an ally target and decreases the damage they take. Kind of nice support, and recovers HP of all units and removes all weakening effect. Now, this is something to note here. The wording, the way this is worded, so it recovers and then removes. So if they have HP disturb, it will not heal them because they'll get healed, which will be interrupted. Then it will cleanse. So overall, she's kind of subpar because you're looking for those cleansers that cleanse first and heal second. So I probably wouldn't use her. But if you really don't have another unit, you could just go with your 3-star Adele because she does the same thing where she heals first and then cleanses. So, but that's okay. We'll take her. She can always be fodder. Clink, bomb, a bomb tower. All right, and defense decrease. He could be an interesting unit for sure. What do we got? More coming here. Motoko. She's actually a unit I've kind of want to build because there's one that's got double shields. Oh wow, that's kind of, whoa, that's kind of, I hadn't seen this one. Recovers HP of all allies by 10% and reassigns the location of all allies and enemies randomly. Gimmicks and bosses will not move. Max cooldown time at first. So is it start? So you start the battle at max cooldown time? Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Otherwise, you could really use it to kind of just mess some things up. But you still could if you're in a pinch and it looks like they're going to be pincering on you a ton and you don't have some clear paths based on your alignments. Throw that out there, reshuffle the entire board. It could completely change the game for you. And here we go. Recover an HP and create a shield based on max HP. That would be interesting to play with, especially if you get the cooldown time to like 4 turns maybe, instead of that 7, because 7 is a long way if it starts on cooldown. So that is interesting. Creon, just your standard tank pretty much. Reduces chance for your team to be crit. Does HP damage and decreases attack power. So, basic tank debuffer. What do we got? What do we got? Another Creon. Is that the same one? No, this one decreases. Oh no, critical rate and attack power. I think it's the same one. I didn't look at the direction of the first one, but that one was Bishop. Alright, Taylor. He could be a dot machine support unit, attacks enemies, explode all bombs. If you have a bomb team, increase the damage the target receives for 2 turns. That's good, so you can just kind of chunk them down, and then chance for 2-turn consecutive damage up to 4 times. That is crazy. So he could be putting a lot of dots on there if you can get that accuracy stat up, that activation, and get those dots proc in there. Neebe, again, we went over her. She's not the greatest support unit, so I'd probably skip her. But maybe if you have all of the collection effects, you might be able to find use for, but I don't think so. Another Clink. Really should have paid attention to the other ones. Yep, this is the same as the other one. With the bomb tower. I think I had one more summon after this. One more after this. Fierce Tiger. This used to be the martial artist, but increases your defense by 10%. It looks like that is strictly for him and not for the team. Do damage proportion to defense and stun for 1 turn. And defense scaling damage and increase the defense for 2 turns with a 0% chance. That must be a typo. I'm hoping that's 100%, but I'm sure it's probably 50 or 60. 0% though, that's not good. Probella. All right, we pulled another Probella. Is this the one? Recovers HP of allies 50%. Increases their critical rate. Yes, that is really good. And then removes 1 beneficial effect of an enemy. And then increases whenever she crits, you get health back. So this buffs her, so she crits more for 2 turns, and then you can get some health back. I'll have to look at which Probella was the one I actually... Subaru was the really good one, but that may be it. I haven't looked at them. To kind of raise as a second support here. Let's go ahead and look at the monsters. Not the ones I just pulled, but where the account was sitting. Past all the new ones here. So this is my rep right now. It's Siladrin. He's almost maxed at his 4-star, and I gotta get him up to 5-star. He'll probably be my first 6-star. I just like the way he looks. I think he looks cool. I like his skills. Bishop isn't something I really played with, so he does have. He's got this one here that has silence. So silences everyone in it with an 80% chance, which is really cool. Plus he does good damage. So him. We've got Seamus. Obviously she's your standard unit that everyone gets. Just putting out DPS. I've got Maria. This is the really good one. This is the one with invincibility for 2 turns, and then the cleanse and heal by 25%. So, plus she also comes with a universal resistance leader skill, and then her first skill does damage based on her own max HP. So build her really tanky. She does more damage when she pincers. So really good. I've got Rook Leon. She is a lot of fun. She's got the HP leader skill for PvP, and then she's got this one that can ignore defense when 3 or more targets are hit, which is a little hard to do as a Rook, but hey, you can still get it in there. And then gains a Endure effect on herself when her last attack of it lands as a crit. And then she buffs the crit rate of all allies when her pincer, her normal attack lands as a crit. So that's kind of cool. Using Finn, just 4-starred him earlier today, so I need to raise him up. And then I also pulled a Hamelon, which he does more damage for sleeping against sleeping units. So I don't have a sleep team here because I haven't pulled any other sleep units, but he'll be something to definitely play around with if I can pull them. So those are the units I've been using. Originally I was using Lucian, but I just kind of shied away from him. That's something I want. I'm kind of raising up the I was gonna raise the Bishop Lucian, but then I pulled the King Lucian, who's better because I like his second skill better, which is the attacks 3 times and puts 3 random weakening effects on a target, which kind of stack up debuffs there. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. There's Ocean Maiden I want to play with. Like I said, Lure Egg, once I find the one that I wanted, play with him as well. There's just some unique units I think this account has that I really like to mess around with, and I'm having a lot more fun with it. So that is it for this video. Again, this was just about the huge announcement. I am teaming up with Chainstrike.net to bring you the videos, content, guides, anything you can think of. We will be having it out there, discussions, anything you need. And to celebrate, we did a nice little summoning session here, pulled 2 4-stars, so I can't complain. But that is it for this episode, everybody. Thanks for watching. This is Mushbeard. I am out.